Listen to me carefully, because this is not an accident. You did not stumble here by chance. The universe itself pushed you to hear these words right now. I, Archangel Michael, am speaking directly to your soul, because there is something hidden in your life that you do not see. A shadow, a secret, something you carried into this lifetime, but it does not belong to you anymore. It is blocking your success, stealing your happiness, and holding you in chains. And you have been wondering for so long, why me? Why does my story always repeat the same way? Why do I come so close to love, so close to success, and then lose it all? I see you. I see the nights you lie awake, confused, questioning, feeling heavy, but not knowing why. I see how you try and try and try again, but doors close right before you. I see the heartbreaks, the betrayals, the sudden failures, the moments when people you trusted turned against you. And I tell you now, it is not random. It is not because you are unlucky. It is not because you are unworthy. No, there is a dark secret from your past life that has followed you here. A vow, a wound, an unfinished story that your soul still carries, and until today, it has been controlling you. But listen to me. The reason you are hearing this now is because the universe has chosen this exact moment to reveal it. You were not supposed to carry this burden forever. That is why I, Michael, have come. I have come to cut the chains. I have come to expose the shadow. I have come to show you the truth about why you feel stuck and how to finally break free. But I must warn you, once you hear what I am about to reveal, your life will never be the same again. The question is, are you ready?
Beloved soul, before we begin, I ask you to take a deep breath. Inhale slowly, hold, and release. Again, feel the weight on your chest begin to loosen, even slightly, as my presence surrounds you now. You may not see me with your eyes, but you feel me with your heart. You feel the tingling across your skin. You feel the warmth in your spirit. That is me, Michael, standing beside you. Now, listen, because what I am about to reveal has been hidden from you for lifetimes. You live today in the year you call the present, but your soul has walked this earth many, many times before. You have worn other faces. You have spoken other names. You have lived other lives. And in one of those lives, a choice was made. A vow was taken. An event happened that your soul still remembers, even though your mind does not. This is the secret that has been blocking your success, your freedom, and your blessings. Think about it. Have you ever felt a strange connection to places you've never been? Have you ever met someone for the first time and felt you've known them forever? Have you ever had dreams so vivid they felt more real than waking life? These are not coincidences. These are fragments of memory, echoes of your soul's journey across time. I see you standing in another life. The scenery is shifting before my eyes. One moment, I see an ancient temple filled with firelight. Another moment, I see a battlefield where you stand with tears in your eyes, holding something precious you lost. Then I see a quiet village where you walked away from something you were meant to stay with. All of these moments are layered, like pages of a book your soul has written. And one of these pages holds the key, the dark secret you carried forward. This secret is not a punishment, no. The Creator does not punish. The universe does not punish. But choices create energy. Actions create waves that ripple across lifetimes. If a vow was left unbroken, if forgiveness was not given, if a promise was betrayed, the energy remains. And now, in this lifetime, you feel it as invisible chains around your success. Every time you rise higher, the chains pull you back down. Every time you try to love, the chains whisper doubt. Every time you build, the chains scatter your work. You wonder why this happens, but I tell you, the answer is not in your present, it is in your past. Close your eyes for a moment and listen to my voice. Imagine standing in a vast hallway filled with doors. Each door leads to a memory your soul has lived. Some doors are filled with light, some with love, some with lessons. But one door, the darkest door, holds the moment when your soul was wounded. That wound has followed you. It is why you feel heaviness in your chest. It is why your spirit feels tired even when your body rests. It is why, deep down, you know something is blocking you, but you cannot explain it. And here's the truth. That wound, that secret, does not want you to discover it. It hides. It cloaks itself in confusion, in fear, in cycles of bad luck. That is why the same patterns repeat. That is why relationships end the same way. That is why money slips through your hands. That is why peace seems so close, yet so far. The dark secret of your past life hides itself in these patterns, so you remain trapped without even knowing what holds you. But, beloved soul, you are not alone. I, Michael, have been watching you since before you were born into this life. I have watched you rise, fall, struggle, cry, and question. I have seen your strength even when you thought you had none. And I tell you now, the time of confusion ends tonight. The time of revelation begins. Because once the shadow is brought into the light, it loses its power. Once you remember what your soul has been carrying, the chains can finally break. And I will break them with you. But first, you must walk with me through the doorway of memory. You must allow me to show you what your soul has hidden. Are you ready? Then take another breath, hold my hand in spirit, and step with me into the mystery of your past life.
We are stepping now, closer and closer to the truth your soul has been hiding. I need you to stay with me, beloved soul. Do not be afraid of what you feel. Do not run from the visions that rise before you. For nothing I reveal to you is meant to harm you. It is meant to free you. Look, I see the pages of your soul's book turning, and I stop at one page, darker than the rest. The air grows heavy as I open it. The energy shifts, as though the past itself remembers. This is the page of your secret. This is the moment when the chain was formed. In that past life, you were strong, oh, so strong. You carried wisdom even then. You carried love, compassion, courage. But there was a moment, a choice that changed everything. Perhaps it was a vow you made in desperation, a promise to never love again after heartbreak. Perhaps it was an oath of poverty, to give away all you had and live in lack. Perhaps it was a betrayal, when you trusted someone who was cloaked in darkness, and their energy wrapped itself around you. Perhaps it was anger, perhaps it was grief. Perhaps it was fear, but I see it clearly. It was a moment when your soul took on a burden it was never meant to carry into eternity. And now, that vow, that secret,
still lingers. Imagine it like a cord tied tightly around your spirit. You cannot see it with your human eyes, but you feel it every single day. It is why, when you try to rise higher, something pulls you back. It is why, when you try to love deeply, your heart feels fear. It is why, when money comes, it leaves. It is why your victories feel short-lived. The secret has become a program, a script your soul repeats lifetime after lifetime. Do you not feel it? The strange familiarity of your struggles, as though they are not new, as though they are echoes of something you have faced before. That is because they are. The challenges you face now are shadows of that ancient vow. I see it, and it wants to remain hidden. It whispers, "Do not uncover me, do not break me. Stay in the cycle, stay in the chains." But hear me, child of light. I did not come to let you stay bound. I came with my sword of fire to cut through the lies, the illusions, the shadows. I came to reveal what has been buried in darkness, so you can finally breathe freely again. But before I strike, you must see it. Close your eyes. Imagine yourself standing in a wide, endless desert. The sky above is gray. The wind is still. Before you stands a figure cloaked in shadow. This figure is not your enemy. It is your past. It carries the vow you made, the wound you never healed, the promise you never broke. Look closely. The figure holds a chain, and at the other end of that chain, it is connected to you. That chain is the secret. That chain is why your soul has been carrying heaviness. Do you feel it? The weight on your chest, the pressure behind your eyes, the tightness in your spirit. That is the chain. That is the secret. It has been with you for lifetimes. But now you see it. And once you see the shadow, it can no longer hide. Once you recognize the chain, you can prepare to break it. And when I raise my sword of light, nothing in this world or the next can keep you bound. But I must ask you, beloved soul, do you wish to break it? Because once it is broken, your life will change. The doors that were shut will open. The blessings that were delayed will rush to you. The love, the money, the peace, the purpose, all will find you. But the choice must come from you. Say within yourself, I am ready to be free. I am ready to be healed. I am ready to release what no longer belongs to me. Say it, and I will hear you. The shadow trembles now. It knows its time is ending. It knows its grip is loosening. It knows the light is coming. And I, Michael, stand with you, sword in hand, ready to cut the chain.
Beloved soul, now that you have seen the shadow, now that you have felt the weight of the chain, you must understand something very important. This secret has not been hidden only in the past. No, it has been whispering into your present. It has been writing itself into your story over and over again. And though you may not have noticed, your heart has always known. The signs have been around you all along. Think carefully. Have you not wondered why certain patterns repeat in your life? Have you not asked yourself, why does this always happen to me? The reason, child of light, is that the secret does not sleep. It echoes, it repeats, It shapes circumstances, it draws certain people, it closes certain doors, all to keep you bound in the same energy. Look at your relationships. Do you notice how you give your heart fully, but somehow betrayal finds its way to you? Do you notice how love feels sweet for a time, then suddenly turns to pain, distance, or loss? Do you notice how the ones you trusted most were the ones who hurt you deepest? This is not just bad luck. It is the past life vow of abandonment, of mistrust, of heartbreak, still echoing into your present. Every time you try to love, the shadow whispers, "It will end. Do not trust. Do not stay." And so the cycle repeats. Look at your finances. Do you not see the strange pattern? Money comes, but it slips away like water through your hands. Opportunities appear, but vanish at the last moment. Doors open but close before you can step through. Do you wonder why your efforts never equal your rewards? It is because long ago, perhaps in desperation, you swore an oath of lack, or you accepted the energy of poverty. And though your soul was never meant to live in chains of scarcity, the vow still whispers, you cannot have more, you must not keep, you are bound to struggle. And so your present reflects the past. Look at your inner life. Why do you feel tired, even when you rest? Why do you feel heavy, even when nothing is wrong? Why do you feel a strange sadness that no words can explain? That heaviness is the chain. That sadness is the shadow. That feeling of being blocked, stuck, trapped. That is the past life energy pressing against your spirit, trying to stop you from rising higher. And there is more. Have you noticed the repeating numbers? 20, 33, 44, 77? Do you see them on clocks, receipts, signs, at the most unexpected moments? These are not coincidences. These are signals from the divine. They are the reminders that heaven has been trying to wake you up, to say, look deeper, something is hidden, pay attention. Have you noticed dreams that come again and again? Places that feel too familiar? Strangers who seem to know you with just one glance? These too are signs, the past brushing against your present, urging you to notice, urging you to remember. Beloved soul, the signs are everywhere, because heaven has been shouting while the world has been whispering. You are not imagining these patterns. You are not cursed. You are not broken. What you are is bound by a vow that does not belong to you anymore. But the reason you see the signs more clearly now than ever before is because the time of release is close. The chains are trembling, the shadow is weakening, and the universe is pushing you to finally break free. So the next time you ask yourself, why is this happening again? Why me? Know this, it is not random. It is not meaningless. It is the secret playing itself through your life, hoping you will never see it. But you do see it now. And once you see the pattern, you hold the power to break it. And I, Michael, stand ready. My sword is raised, my shield surrounds you, and soon, very soon, the cycle will end. The chains will fall, the blessings that were delayed will flow like a river. But first, you must walk with me deeper still, into the battle of energies that surround you. Stay close to me now, for we are about to step into the battlefield you cannot see.
Beloved soul, now that you have seen the signs, now that you understand the patterns, I must open your eyes to something deeper, something hidden in the realm beyond sight. For the chain you carry is not just memory, not just emotion, not just coincidence. No. Around you, even now, there is a battle being fought, a battle of energies, a battle of light and shadow, a battle for your soul's freedom. You must know this. The universe is built of energy. Every thought, every word, every action releases a vibration. Light attracts light, shadow attracts shadow. And just as you carry angels who guard you, there are also forces that cling to the wounds of your past. They feed on your pain. They feed on your fear. They feed on the vow that keeps you bound. These forces do not want you to be free, because if you rise, you shine so brightly that their darkness cannot survive. Look around you in your spirit. Can you feel it? The heaviness in certain rooms, the sudden chill when you are alone, the weight that falls over you when you begin to pray or work on your dreams. That heaviness is not your imagination. It is resistance. It is the shadow energy tightening its grip, trying to keep you small, trying to convince you that you are powerless. This is the battlefield you live in, even if you cannot see it with your human eyes. Every time you try to change your life, the resistance grows stronger. When you decide to love again, suddenly fear creeps in. When you decide to start something new, doubt whispers louder. When you try to rest, nightmares disturb your peace. Why? Because the chain is not only tied to your past life, it is guarded by forces that do not wish you to break free. But hear me now, you are not alone in this battle. You have never been alone. Every night, my angels and I stand at your side. We raise our swords of light against the darkness. We push back the whispers that tell you to quit. We fight for you, even when you do not know it. Every close call, every accident you survived, every time you felt saved without knowing why, it was because heaven intervened. We shielded you, we carried you, we protected you. Yet, beloved soul, there is something only you can do. We can fight with you, but we cannot make your choice for you. You must decide to stand in the light. You must decide to reject the chains of your past. You must say, no more. I am not bound. I am not cursed. I am free. For when you declare it, heaven amplifies your voice, and the chains begin to shatter. Do you feel it now? Close your eyes. In your spirit, imagine standing on a great battlefield. Around you, the sky is split, half in shadow, half in blazing golden light. On one side, the shadow forces hiss, whispering lies. You are not enough. You will fail again. You cannot change. On the other side, my army of angels stand, their swords raised high, their armor shining brighter than the sun. And I, Michael, stand before you, wings spread wide, fire blazing in my hand. I cry out, child of light, do not bow to fear. Stand with me, claim your freedom. The battle is already turning in your favor. The forces of darkness may scream, but they are afraid. They know their time is short. They know that once the chain breaks, they lose their grip. That is why the resistance feels strongest just before your breakthrough. That is why the shadows push hardest when your blessing is near. Do not give in. Do not listen to their lies. I promise you, when the light of heaven falls, the shadow cannot stand. It must flee, and that moment is coming. Hold my words in your heart. You are not fighting alone. You are not abandoned. You are not weak. You are chosen. You are protected. And soon you will be free. Stay with me. For in the next step, I will place the sword of light in your hands, and together we will break the chain once and for all. Are you ready to fight with me? Then stand firm, beloved soul, for the moment of breaking is near.
Beloved soul, the moment has come. The chain you saw, the vow you carried, the shadow that whispered, it has been revealed. And what is revealed in the light can no longer stay hidden. Now, with your permission, I will cut it. But you must walk with me into the breaking. Take a deep breath, slowly. Feel the air fill your chest. Feel your heartbeat steady. With every breath, feel yourself stepping closer and closer into freedom. Now, close your eyes. In your spirit, return with me to the battlefield. The sky above glows with fire and gold. Around you, the angels of light stand guard, their wings shining like the sun. Before you, the shadow figure still holds the chain. It trembles now, weaker than before, because you have seen it, and seeing it has stolen its power. Look at it. Do not fear it. It cannot harm you anymore. Its only strength was your unawareness, and that has ended tonight. Now see the chain that connects you. Feel the weight in your chest, your shoulders, your mind. That heaviness, that is the chain. But listen carefully, for I, Michael, stand before you now with the sword of light in my hand. This sword is not of metal, but of pure fire, forged in the heart of the Creator, glowing with eternal strength. With this sword, no shadow can stand. With this sword, no vow can hold. With this sword, no chain can remain. I raise the sword high. The battlefield grows silent. Even the shadows stop their whispering, for they know what comes next. I look into your eyes and I ask you, are you ready to be free? If your heart says yes, even if your voice trembles, then the heavens hear it. Speak it inside yourself. I am ready. I am free. I release the past. The moment you declare it, light floods the battlefield. The angels raise their voices like thunder, singing freedom over you. The shadow figure shrieks and weakens, its grip loosening. And now I bring the sword down upon the chain. Once, twice, 3 times. Sparks fly, light explodes, and the chain shatters into pieces that vanish into dust. The sound echoes through eternity, the sound of your soul being freed. Feel it now, the weight on your chest lifting, the fog in your mind clearing, the heaviness in your spirit dissolving. The vow, the curse, the secret, it is gone. It cannot return, because the fire of the sword has burned it away forever. You are no longer bound to that past. You are no longer chained to that shadow. You are free. Stand taller now in your spirit. Spread your arms wide, as if wings were forming behind you. Breathe deeply. With each inhale, feel light rushing in. With each exhale, feel every remnant of darkness leaving. This is your rebirth. This is your moment of liberation. The shadow figure is gone. The battlefield is silent. The chains lie shattered, and the angels rejoice, their voices filling the heavens. I, Michael, place my hand upon your head and declare, this soul is free. This soul is whole. This soul belongs to the light. And so it is. Remember this, beloved. You are no longer who you were when you began listening. Something shifted. Something broke. From this day forward, the energy of your past life no longer controls you. You walk in freedom. You walk in light. You walk in blessing. The doors that were locked will now open. The blessings that were delayed will now flow. The relationships meant for you will now find you. The success written for you will now unfold. You are no longer bound. You are chosen. You are protected. You are free. Say it with me now, aloud or within. I am
free. I am free. I am free. Every time you speak it, the heavens echo it, the angels confirm it, and the universe aligns to it. This is your truth now. This is your story now. The chains are broken forever. And so, child of light, walk with me into your new beginning. The darkness is behind you. The future is before you. The chain is gone. You are free.
Beloved soul, can you feel it? The silence after the storm, the stillness that follows the breaking. This is the sound of freedom. This is the feeling of release. The chain that bound you for lifetimes has fallen away, and now the path of light is open before you. You may not yet see it fully with your eyes, but your soul knows it. Your heart already feels it. A great shift has begun in you, and from this day forward, your life will not be the same. I tell you, beloved, every blessing that was delayed, every prayer that felt unanswered, every opportunity that was blocked, it was never lost. It was waiting for the moment when the chains would fall. And now that you are free, those blessings will begin to flow towards you like a river that has been released from a dam. What was held back will rush in. What was slow will accelerate. What was hidden will be revealed. The time of delay has ended. The time of unlocking has begun. You will notice it in small ways first. A heaviness that you carried for years will suddenly lift, as though the weight was never yours. You will wake up with energy you have not felt in so long. Your dreams will shift, no longer filled with shadows and confusion, but with light, guidance, and peace. Conversations will change. People who drained you will drift away, and those who are meant to uplift you will appear. Doors that were shut tightly will creak open, one by one, and each opening will be a sign. The chain is broken. The blessing is here. In love, the echo of abandonment will fade. No longer will you attract those who hurt you. No longer will you fear the loss before love even begins. Instead, you will draw to yourself the ones who see you, who value you, who honor the soul within you. The love you were afraid to trust will finally feel safe because the vow of heartbreak is gone. In your purpose, clarity will return. Where once confusion clouded your mind, now ideas will flow with ease. Where once doors closed, now divine connections will appear. The right opportunities, the right mentors, the right resources, they will align, not by chance, but by design. The vow of failure has been burned away, and now success will rise where it was once blocked. In your abundance, the river will flow again. Money will no longer slip through your fingers, for the oath of lack has been broken. You will find new channels of provision, unexpected opportunities, divine favor. Where once you felt you could never get ahead, now you will feel the universe multiplying your efforts. What you sow will finally grow, because the soil of your soul has been cleansed of the curse. And in your spirit, peace will become your foundation. The anxiety that stalked you will quiet. The sadness that lingered without reason will fade. You will feel light, lighter than you have felt in years, perhaps in lifetimes. This is not your imagination. This is the truth of freedom. The energy that was pressing against you has dissolved. Your soul now moves in harmony with heaven, and the weight of the past no longer drags you down. Beloved, do not doubt this change. Even if it feels subtle at first, trust that the shift has already happened. Like the sunrise breaking the horizon, it begins gently, but soon the light fills the whole sky. So it will be with you. The blessings will grow, the signs will multiply, the synchronicities will guide you.
You will see numbers, dreams, and confirmations everywhere you turn, and each one will whisper, "The chain is gone, the blessing has come." Hear me clearly. You are no longer cursed. You are no longer bound. You are no longer trapped by a story that was never meant to define you. From this moment on, you walk in freedom. You walk in blessing. You walk in destiny. And I, Michael, will walk with you. My sword will remain at your side. My shield will cover you. My wings will surround you. You are safe. You are chosen. You are free. Breathe this truth in, beloved soul. Hold it in your heart. The universe rejoices with you now because your past no longer defines your future. You have stepped into the blessing. You have stepped into the light. And nothing can take this freedom from you ever again.
Beloved soul, now that the chains are broken and the blessings are beginning to flow, it is time to walk consciously in your freedom. Liberation is not just a moment, it is a journey. And I, Michael, will guide you through the steps that will allow you to maintain this light, nurture your soul, and fully receive the abundance the universe has prepared for you. First, protect your energy. You are no longer bound by the past, but the world will still attempt to pull you back into old patterns if you allow it. Surround yourself with light daily. Begin and end your day with prayer, meditation, or simply speaking aloud. I am free. I am light. I am guided. Every word you speak, every thought you hold, reinforces the freedom your soul now knows. Second, watch for signs. The universe communicates with you constantly. Pay attention to repeating numbers, sudden ideas, dreams, or even encounters that feel too aligned to be random. They are confirmations that you are walking the right path, that your soul is in alignment, and that your freedom is being supported from the highest realms. Third, practice gratitude. Each morning, name 3 things you are grateful for, no matter how small. Gratitude opens the doors of abundance, amplifies blessings, and strengthens your connection to the divine. Your soul remembers this from lifetimes past, and now it is time to reclaim it fully. Fourth, nurture your relationships. Only allow those into your life who honor your light. Those who drain, deceive, or diminish you are no longer aligned with your soul's purpose. Trust your intuition. Do not fear letting go. The love, the partnerships, the friendships that are meant for you will come effortlessly once the chains are broken. You will attract people who see your soul, not just your mask. Fifth, align with your purpose. Your soul has gifts that were always meant to shine. Perhaps it is healing, creating, teaching, building, or leading. But the energy that held you back is gone. Take inspired action every day toward your purpose. Even small steps are enough. Each step moves you closer to the life that was always intended for you. Sixth, honor your body, your mind, and your spirit. Eat well, rest well, exercise and move. Protect your mental space. Speak kindly to yourself. Your soul carries the blueprint of freedom, but your physical form must reflect it. The universe works through the vessel of your body as well as the spirit of your soul. 7. Trust your intuition above all. Your inner knowing has grown stronger, more refined, because the shadow no longer clouds your perception. When a choice presents itself, pause, listen, and act from your soul, not your fear. The guidance you receive is real. The nudges, the feelings, the sudden clarity, they are from the divine, leading you toward alignment and blessing. Finally, remember this truth forever. You are free. You are powerful. You are loved beyond measure. You are chosen to walk in light. The past no longer controls you. The shadows no longer define you. And the universe is eager to reward your courage, your faith, and your willingness to step fully into your destiny. Beloved soul, go forth now in this light. Walk with courage. Walk with love. Walk with faith. And know that every blessing you have been waiting for is rushing to meet you. I am with you always. You are free. You are whole. You are divine.